Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be talking about how to get good quality sleep. Now, when I talk about longevity, I often talk about diet and exercise, but also the lifestyle factors that go along with it. And one of the most important things you can do for yourself is to make sure that you get sufficient, good quality sleep. So let me share my screen and we're going to get started. So let's talk about how to improve your health with quality sleep. I always like to start with a quote, and you'll see that this quote is by Thomas Dekker. He was an English dramatist, and the date on this is 1609. So this has been an important thing for centuries. His quote is, "Sleep is that golden chain that ties health and our bodies together." It's so important. But today's program is going to include why you need to get a good sleep routine, how much sleep do you need, things that prevent good quality sleep, what you can do for the best chance at good sleep, and what not to do. So before we begin, if you're new to my channel, I'd just like to briefly introduce myself. My name is Donna DeRosa. I'm the author of the Big Book of Mediterranean Diet Cooking, which you can see on the screen here, the Flexitarian Cookbook for Beginners, and A Year of Graceful Living. I'm a former automotive journalist and managing editor, and now I'm a lifestyle and wellness coach who specializes in Mediterranean living and longevity. I have two websites, donnaderosa.com, where I write about lifestyle and wellness, and mostly Mediterranean.com, where I share recipes. Now, you're watching this on my YouTube channel, where you can see all of this in action. So let's begin. Let's talk about why you need a good sleep routine. Part of a healthy lifestyle is to get enough good quality sleep each night. Consistent quality sleep is crucial for our physical and our mental well-being. Sleep plays a vital role in numerous bodily functions. It's when our body heals. A well-rested body fights off infections more effectively. Sleep influences the production of hormones that are responsible for tissue repair and growth. Now, part of the longevity studies are the ability to regenerate our tissues and regenerate the things in our body. So when we're sleeping, that's when that's happening. Sleep is also when you dream. Dreaming helps you sort out the stresses in your mind. It aids in creativity and it organizes our memories. It's your brain's way of cleaning house for maximum storage. It's kind of like running a cleaner on your computer and it rearranges all the files so you have maximum storage capacity. Sufficient sleep improves energy levels, it reduces stress, and it enhances your overall well-being. Poor sleep habits can affect your mood. They can increase your anxiety, irritability, and even depression. Poor sleep can impact your cognitive function. It can impact your memory, your concentration, and your decision-making abilities. And the best part of all is you burn calories when you sleep. How much sleep do you actually need? So how much sleep you need depends on your individual situation. So it's usually recommended between 7 and 9 hours. Personally, I function best on 7 hours. If I get any less, I'm tired. I'm pretty okay at 8 hours, but if I get nine, I start to feel a little sluggish. It's too much for me. So I've learned this over time. So why don't you experiment and maybe set your alarm for different times and see how you feel at your best? Maybe you need seven, maybe you need nine. Just experiment and see what happens. Things that prevent good quality sleep. Now you'll see a picture here of a cute little kitten, right? They're adorable, but in the middle of the night, they can be a little bit of a nuisance, can't they? So I have a friend who told me that when I was preparing this presentation, he said that I never get more than 5 hours sleep a night. And he'll try to take a nap during the day, but usually if he goes to an office or something like that, you can't take a nap during the day. So we tried to figure out what is preventing him from getting good quality sleep. And one of the main reasons we discovered is that he has pets and he leaves the bedroom door open for them. So now, if you've ever had cats, you know that they like to wander the house at night and they do not like closed doors. So they want to be able to come and go as they please. So even if they're not sleeping on your bed, they still want to come in and out of your room. And, cats really don't care. They'll just walk right over you in bed and they don't care if they wake you up or not. So I don't know what it's like to have a puppy, but I know what it's like to have cats. So another problem is that he's keeping the door open. So because he's keeping the door open for the cats, he's going to hear every noise that happens in the house. So when the rest of the house is getting up, maybe if they get up earlier than him, maybe the kids are getting ready to go to school or somebody's getting ready to go to work, he hears all the noises that happen that are going on in the house. So one of the things can be that you have pets. It could be little odd things like that that you don't think about. So let's talk about the things that prevent sleep. Now, we've already talked about pet disturbances and having an open bedroom door, but also something like eating or drinking late at night, close to your bedtime, can cause indigestion or make you have to get up to pee. So be mindful of not eating or drinking too close to your bedtime. Another thing is drinking caffeinated beverages during the day or even in the evening can keep you awake. So I remember when I was younger, caffeine didn't bother me at all. So I could drink a cappuccino and not think anything of it and go to bed and go right to sleep. But now that I'm older, things like that, they keep me awake. And they don't really give me indigestion or anything like that. It's just so I'm tired and I go to bed and my mind just won't shut off and I can't go to sleep. So maybe in the evening, try some decaf tea or maybe some chamomile. Stress can keep you awake. If you have worries or if you live a very busy lifestyle, it can be hard to switch your brain over to relaxation mode at night. So I'm the opposite, actually. So if I'm feeling particularly stressed, my body wants to shut down and all I want to do is sleep. But I don't get good quality sleep. I have stressful sleep. So everybody is different. So some people, stress can keep them awake, and some people, stress makes them shut down. So learn what is right for you. Some people sleep better when they're alone. So if you have a partner who tosses around a lot or who snores loudly, they can prevent you from getting a good night's sleep. So let's talk about things that you can do to get a good night's sleep. So one of the most important things I think is to set up your bedroom for maximum relaxation. So things you can do are to keep your room clean and uncluttered, because a cluttered room can create a cluttered mind. It just makes for a not a relaxing atmosphere. So keep your room clean and uncluttered. Keep it smelling nice. So if you're keeping your room clean, it's probably going to have a good chance of smelling nice. Or maybe you want to have a scented candle or an essential oil diffuser, or just use a good laundry detergent that you like so that everything smells clean and fresh. And maybe just open the windows during the day to get some fresh air in there, and just keep it just fresh and smelling nice. Have comfortable bedding. It's very important to have comfortable bedding in breathable fabrics. And set an optimal temperature for your room. There are some studies that have shown that a cooler room is more conducive to good sleep. So an overly hot room can be uncomfortable. So maybe you want to try turning your temperature down at night a little bit, and it might help you get a better night's sleep. It also helps to go to bed around the same time every night. So your body will get used to having a consistent timing and it will get itself ready for sleep. So try to get a consistent routine going for you and your children. This is especially important for children. Have a tech-free zone. So put all the screens away at least 30 to 60 minutes before sleep. So I know a lot of people like to scroll on their phone right before they go to bed, but it's really not good for you. So instead, maybe read a book or listen to an audiobook or listen to a podcast or just music. Exercise during the day so that your body is tired at night. So I find that when I go to the gym or if I work out a lot, at night my body is ready and willing to go to sleep, and I sleep really deeply. So get some exercise during the day. That's part of a longevity protocol anyway. So get your exercise and you'll sleep better at night. Also, getting plenty of natural light during the day helps regulate your circadian rhythm. So sometimes a lot of us were stuck in offices. You might not even have a window where you are. But if you can get outside and get some natural light, your body is just used to having the light in the daytime and the dark in the evening, and it kind of knows what to do with that. There's a lot of times people who try to have an overnight schedule, or if they work long hours, like if you're in the medical profession, you work 12-hour shifts and maybe you're working in the wee hours, you really have a hard time getting to sleep when you are off. So try to get that regular routine of natural light during the day and then dark at night. So speaking of that, depending on your preference, you can create a dark room at night, or you might prefer to have a night light. So some people prefer total darkness. So you can get blackout curtains, or you can use a sleep mask, or some people are more comfortable with having a small nightlight. And as I said before, maybe you can listen to some relaxation music, but don't leave it on all night. So I've created some playlists for myself that run for maybe 30 minutes. They can run for 2 hours, depending on what I'm in the mood for. So I don't let them run all night, because I find that if I have music on all night, it'll help me fall asleep, but then it'll wake me back up again sometime in the middle of the night. And sometimes if I wake up and it's still playing, it gets me a little bit stressed. So try to listen to music at night, but have a way for it to shut off. So it helps you get to sleep and then you just go into quietness. Also, you can try running a humidifier in the winter. So if your heat is making your house very dry, I have one that emits a soft glow and it helps keep the room from getting too dry. So it shuts itself off when it runs out of water. So it'll run for a little bit and then it'll shut itself off. So I like to do things that help me get to sleep, and then I want them to shut off so that I have maximum relaxation while I'm actually asleep. Meditation can also help. If you wake up in the middle of the night and find it difficult to get back to sleep, try a brief meditation to get your body back into sleep mode. It can be something as simple as just lying down and breathing and thinking about relaxing your body from head to toe. It'll just take a few minutes and hopefully it'll help you get right back to sleep. Comfortable bedding is also important. Invest in a good quality mattress. They will last you years. So I know that mattresses can be expensive, but it really, really helps you get a better night's sleep. And try having soft, fluffy pillows. I prefer to have down pillows myself, and I like to have 2 or 3 on the bed at once. And also wear breathable fabrics. I prefer cotton sleepwear over synthetic materials. So try cotton, maybe silk, over polyester or nylon, things like that. So let's talk about some things not to do. Do not take sleeping pills. An alarming number of people rely on sleeping aids every night to get to sleep. Now, this can create a dependency. Even if it's not a drug dependency, you may still create a mental dependency on those pills. So you really need to find a way to fall asleep naturally. Do not play with your phone right before you go to bed. Avoid screens, your phone, your tablet, your computer, or a television for at least an hour before you go to sleep. The blue light that emits from these devices can interfere with melatonin production, which is a hormone that regulates sleep. Don't fall asleep with the TV on. Create a quiet atmosphere. If you want some noise, try relaxation music or meditation music or even binaural beats. I like to create the playlist, like I said, that shut off after an hour, so they're not playing all night and they help me fall asleep, but they shut off when I want them to. If you have a TV on all night, that sound of the television is going to keep waking you up and just the flashing of the lights. So I have a policy in my house that there's no TV in the bedroom. Okay? Maybe you want to try that for yourself. Do not eat a heavy meal close to your bedtime. Not only can it cause indigestion and even reflux, but your body will be using the energy to digest all of the things that you have eaten instead of doing the things that it should be, like helping to heal your cells. If you continue to struggle with sleep, please consult your doctor. There may be underlying medical conditions such as sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or even thyroid problems that can interfere with your sleep. Prioritizing sleep is an investment in your overall health and well-being. Improve your sleep quality and reap the numerous benefits of a well-rested mind and body. So one more quote for you. This is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Finish each day before you begin the next, and interpose a solid wall of sleep between the two. So let me know if you have any questions. If you do, if you're watching this live, you can put your questions in the chat box and I can answer them right now. Or if you're watching this on the replay, you can put the questions in the comments section down below. So thank you so much for joining me. Let me stop sharing my screen. Thank you again for joining me today. I hope you get a really good night's sleep tonight. Please share this video with your friends and let me know if you have any questions, if you have any comments, or if you want to just say hello. I'll see you next time. Bye.